What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today I'm showing you a new game. I'm showing you a game that I am rather excited about. I'm showing you some SoulForge. Now, the lovely folks who make this, Stoneblade, have gone and sent me a little starter kit to have a bit of a play with, and I, for one, am delighted. And I want to let you know, right, I'm very honest with you on this channel. When I tell you about sets of sleeves I like, it's because they're the sleeves I use. When I tell you about a new game I'm excited about, it's because I'm excited about a new game. There are plenty of games I don't cover on this channel because I don't have infinite time and money. So when I tell you I'm super excited about SoulForge, I don't mean, hey, they've sent me a kit, although they have, and that was very nice of them. I mean, I'm super excited about SoulForge because otherwise I wouldn't be doing this. So, what have we got? Right, let's go bit by bit here. So we start off, we got, I'm assuming, two identical mats. Now, these are cool. These are very cool. Incidentally, this game is going to be, they're really leaning into Tabletop Simulator. I did play with a couple of the dudes from Stoneblade on Tabletop Simulator a little while ago. It works really well on there, but also, if you don't have a group at home to play with, I adore the fact that this is going to be really heavily supported. And what you've got here are basically all your stuff that you need, and you've got your Forgeborn, and you've got your back and your front. I did do, there was a video on this channel, I believe, or I played some SoulForge, so do please go and check that one out. I can't go through the rules in great detail today. I may well do a learn to play video soon, but my point is, we got a cool little mat, and I believe, yeah, I believe the two mats are the same. Then obviously you've got mats for two different people. I will say, more so than in most games, the fact that you can have, you know, you've got your back units and your front units, might not be the official terms, means that I do think that mats are, I mean, like proper set out mats are more important for this than in other games. Now we've also got ourselves a bunch of tokens, largely +1, +2, +3, +4, which is kind of cool. So, and then obviously minus and all of that, just to show boosts or nerfs or whatever you want to call them, boosts and buffs and all that good stuff. Now, not entirely sure. Oh, wait a second. I think I know what these are. Yes, okay. So, these are token characters. So, some of the characters in the game create tokens. So, we've got Gizmo here. So, essentially, these aren't part... We've got Mindless Zombie. These aren't part of the deck, but they can. We've got Sprite, sorry, and we got Wisp. So yeah, so we've got some token cards there, so that essentially, you know, these can be summoned by your characters in the game. So it makes sense we would have some lovely token cards. Now, here's what's really cool about SoulForge, and partly it makes me super crazy happy, and partly it terrifies me, because what we've got here are 4 half decks, nice and easy. Now, the thing is with these half decks, you take 2 and you mash them together. And look, let's get this out of the way. Obviously, right, this is designed partly by Richard Garfield, who is the person who did Magic the Gathering, also did Keyforge. Yeah? Richard Garfield made Keyforge, Richard Garfield's now making SoulForge. Obviously, there's going to be a connection there. And there is a bit of a connection. This isn't a traditional TCG where you buy packs and you get, you know, 12 random cards and you build a deck. Essentially, it's a bit like Keyforge. It's a lot like Keyforge in that you have to play the deck you've got. But that's not actually what it is. You take 2 half decks and you mash them. So you might have a half deck which is bad, but if you can find a second half deck that complements it really well, and that's what terrifies me about SoulForge, because there's always a thought there that I have basically got the perfect combination of half decks, and I've never put them together and learned how to play it, which is slightly terrifying but also kind of amazing. If you're the kind of person that likes playing around with decks and really trying to optimize them and really trying to, you know, find what's going to work, oh, it's SoulForge for you, ladies and gentlemen. And I've said this before on this channel, I'm going to say it again. SoulForge is for me. This is my kind of game. And this is not, and I can tell you this for a fact, this is not going to be the last SoulForge video I make on this channel. There is absolutely zero chance this is the last one I make on this channel. So, where are we going to go? So what we've got here is Horus. Now, you get one of your Soul Forgeborn. Is it Forgeborn? Yeah. So, what we've got here is Horus. Now, obviously every half deck will have these. You've got to pick one of the two. You're not having two of them. That would be weird. I'm fairly sure you pick one. Oh, I'm going to get some of the rules wrong in this video. When I do, please don't hate me. I'm just showing you the cards. They're very cool. But basically, the game goes through cycles, and then as you kind of go through, your character gets more and more powerful. So you're going to have some decks that try and win nice and early, and other decks that try and hang on until they get the big skills rolling, and off you go. And then there's a double-sided token card, Zombie Brute and Mindless Zombie. And then what you basically got here is a Sympathizing Dinosaurs. And then you've got a QR code. I believe you scan this and it puts it in Tabletop Simulator. Yeah, you scan it to claim it, and it's all lovely and wonderful. And then we go into our deck. So, here we go. So what have we got we can show off here? We've got Arrogant Ravager. We got ourselves Bot Animate. We got ourselves Druid's Chant. Forge Seal. Glowhive Siren, like I've said. The goal in this video is not to give you a huge, brilliant overview of Soulforge, because I've kind of done that video already, showing you about Soulforge. The goal of this video is to show you this starter set and what comes in it, and hopefully get you excited about Soulforge like I am. Because, you know, we all know Keyforge is coming back, and that's a game I love, and we all know there are TCGs I like playing. I love me some TCGs. But there's something that a game like Soulforge gives you that other games don't. I'm going to build, I'm going to go and get, half a dozen half decks and then try and mash them together in different combinations. I'm going to take these different houses, not houses, or factions, or however you want to phrase it. I'm going to take these, and then we're going to go and, mash them together with another one, and it's going to work rather beautifully. And, in this starter deck here, you've basically got 4 half decks from different factions, and then from there, you basically choose 2 of them. Now, what's interesting, of course, playing a 2-player starter deck, is that if I pick 2, my opponent's kind of got to have the other 2, or else it doesn't really work. Lovely double-sided card there, just to, I want to say show whose turn it is. That could be wrong. And then we've got Ironbeard here. Now, if I remember correctly, I think this is who I played as before. No, I'm not even going to say that, because it's on camera, it's on this channel. I'm going to be wrong. But you can see here that we've got very much different, oh, hang on a second. So we've got very different, factions here in the way that they all work and the way they all run. So, we've got Arrogant Reinforcements. Don't want regular reinforcements. We've got Digitize. So, we very much got a sci-fi theme going on here, which is rather lovely. We've got Epoch Soldier. We've got Heavy Artillery. We've got Protective Operator. We've got Stout Tinkerer. Suppressing Specimen. Taunting Scavenger. We've got Venerable Inventor. Warmonger Mod. And see that there. You may play a Mega Gizmo Minion. You may play a creature for free. No, it's Arrogant Reinforcements. Then we've got Digitize. We've got Epoch Soldier. Now, you might be noticing as we go through that some of these look a little bit familiar. And you will. Because the decks are actually kind of small. Because what happens is they kind of evolve as you go through the game. So, let's take Stout Tinkerer as an example here, shall we? And we can go and take out all the different versions of Stout Tinkerer. Oh, I'm going to miss one, aren't I? I hope not. That would make me very, very sad. But like I've said, as you go through the game, you're... Right, I want to say Forgeborn. I'm just going to double check this so I don't end up being really silly. It is Forgeborn, I was right. Also, please don't judge me too harshly if my terminology of a brand new game that isn't actually out yet is not perfect. Come on. So, with Stout Tinkerer here, we start off with 2 and 7. When you deploy it, you can destroy a minion. Then we move up to 3 and 10. When you deploy, you can destroy 2 minions. And then you got to 4 and 16. When you deploy, you may destroy all enemy minions. So the whole point here is that you've basically got decks that get stronger as you go through the game. And, you know, it's a classic kind of, you know, attack your opponent, take down their life, all that good stuff. But the point is, as you go through the game, you are, you know, you can go for the quick win, or you can try and, you know, hang on a little bit. Oh no, have I messed up? I think I might have messed up. Right, that's clearly from... No. Oh my goodness, I'm getting the decks mixed up and it's making me sad. Right, there we go. There we go. So as you go through the game, you kind of, you get access to the more powerful creatures that you don't have in the early game. And it introduces different play styles because of that. It introduces, you know, different tactics, and you've got the rush decks against the slower decks. And it seems like a game with a, let's say I've played a few games of it, but I don't think it's fair to call myself an expert. But obviously, oh, and we got a lovely keywords thing here as well in one of the decks. Activate, defend, etc, etc. And then we got ourselves Korok. Don't think about the seeds. Don't think about the seeds. So, like I say, you got your different Forgeborn from which you can choose. So again, what we've got here is basically, you can see by the colours of the deck, you've got different, you know, you basically got your level 1, your level 2, your level 3, and you build up to very, very powerful. So, we've got Combat Giant, we've got Disintegrate, we've got Fleet Stormling, we've got Inflaming Lasher, we've got Pyosong, we've got Raging Cooler, Stampeding Mongosaur, Thunder Stomper, and look, it's an electric dinosaur. I'm already thinking this is one of the half decks I'm going for. Unstable Ice Crusher and Windspark Elemental. I think I'm in, to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm kind of in. I think this is one of the half decks I want to play with, because it's got fancy dinosaurs. And then we will just finish off showing you the last house here. Now, I only showed you kind of the kind of final level on the last one, because we are running a little bit longer here, so we can just have a nice little look. Alrighty then, so let's get your last half deck out. And then we got some extra bits at the end. We got another one of those light and dark cards. We've got Nyx Nekia. There we go. Nice. Oh, this is going to take so much thinking on my part. Never mind. So we got ourselves Arrogant Fiend. We got Circe's Call. We've got Dreadbolt. Grave Pact. So we're clearly going undead here. Group Meal. Om nom nom. I love that card. Scourge Hydra. Sigmund Fraud. Soul Reap. And Tormenting Summoner. And then you got the lower levels of each of them. So yeah, I got sent this by Stoneblade. I thought it'd be very, very cool to show you guys where we are and what we're doing. And I'm hoping... No. Okay. So, I am slightly confused here, though, as to where the rule sheet is. I'm not seeing a rule sheet. I mean, the rules will be online. It's certainly not the end of the world. I might just be being silly. There was a keyword card that we saw that gave us the keywords. Oh, I might just be being silly here, you know. But for the life of me, I cannot see a little play sheet with the rules, because it's not on the back of these. These are just setting out the field. Ah, never mind. I played it before. I'll play it again. I wanted to show you this, guys, because this is awesome, and it's a game I am very, very excited about it. I'm going to be honest with you. It's a game which I like TCGs, and I like card games generally, and sometimes I want to build decks, and sometimes I want to just play with something that's given to me, and this is a real kind of midpoint between the two, I think is fair to say. I'm excited about this game. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. There's going to be some more videos coming quite soon. There's some exciting videos coming quite soon that I'm not sure if I want to tell you about yet, so I'm going to leave them as a little bit of a surprise. But basically, this is a game that's coming, and it's a game you should be a little bit excited about. And I'm fairly sure I've uploaded some gameplay of this to this channel. If I can find it, I'll link it in the description. And yeah, this is Soulforge. Get 2 half decks, pick a leader or a Forgeborn, mash them together, and then go through cycles where the decks get more powerful as you go through. And that's the kind of thing. And in some card games, you get a few minutes into the game and you've got that loop of the game. It happens, depending on what the matchup is. But here, because your characters and all get stronger as you go through the game, and because your abilities to which you have access get stronger as you go through the game and change, that really mixes things up. It means as you go through the cycles and rounds, and I forget the terminology, and I'm really sorry if anyone Stoneblade's watching. I love the game. I'm sorry for my use of terminology in this video. I promise I will get better. Point is, this is SoulForge. You should be excited. Thanks very much to Stoneblade for sending this one out to me, because now I can go and play some, and I'm very excited about it. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you think about this, so let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about a bunch of card games, SoulForge, all that good stuff. And do consider checking out Patreon, and you know the deal by now. Look after yourselves till next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays. Bye!